Your choice. Any of these empty seats there.
Hey, Ben. Good, nice to see you.
Good to see you in person.
Hey there.
Getting tangled up there, Donna. Sorry.
Did you hear from Jim or no?
I didn't know.
Project I chatted with you the other day. Appreciate your input.
Hey, Marty,
Yes.
I keep forgetting, when is the affordable housing going to begin construction?
We're finishing the cleanup right now. The city had to finish all the cleanup.
Yeah,
Ready to go as soon as that's done.
so it should be soon then. Huh?
Yeah, well, we've issued the zoning permit, we've issued the grading permit. All the permits are in place.
Okay,
There's Donovan, live from a baseball game.
Yeah. Oh,
We're all set.
time is 7 o'clock. I'll call to order the City of Torrington Planning and Zoning Commission this evening for May 26th. Attendance is by Zoom or in person at City Hall Auditorium, room 218, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. Instructions for Zoom are available online at www.torringtonct.org/Zoom. To join the Zoom meeting, there's a whole link. And then the phone number 1-646-558-8656, meeting ID 795-950-7035, passcode is 907148. Serving on the commission this evening in person, Starley Arias, Diane Carroll, Tom Tellman, Donna Greco, myself, Greg Mealy, Martin Connor is also in attendance. Serving remotely this evening is Donovan Riley and Greg Pericino. Moving down to agenda item number 3, minutes for approval for A for May 12th, 2021. Do I have a motion, please?
Make a motion.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. So moved.
I abstain.
I abstain.
An abstention from, who was that, Donovan?
No.
Or Greg, I'm sorry. Yeah, and Donna.
Who made the second on that? I got Diane.
Tom.
Okay, thank you.
you. All righty. Moving on to agenda item number 4, public hearing scheduled for 7 p.m. Wednesday, May 26th, 2021, City Hall Auditorium, room 218, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. A special exception 21-04, applicant is Margot Pedroso, location 315 New Harlington Road. Proposal, construct addition within front yard setback. Serving on the commission this evening is Starley Arias, Diane Carroll, Tom Tellman, Donna Greco, myself, Greg Mealy. Also in attendance is our city planner, Martin Connor, and serving remotely is Donovan Riley and Greg Pericino. Commissioner Greco, would you please read the legal notice?
The Planning and Zoning Commission has scheduled a public hearing on the following application on Wednesday, May 26, 2021, in the City Hall Auditorium, room 218, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. Special exception 21-04, applicant Margot Pedroso, location 315 New Harlington Road. Proposal, construct addition within front yard setback. Time of hearing, 7 p.m. Copies of the above mentioned plans and application are on file in the Land Use Office, City Hall, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut.
Thank you, Commissioner Greco. Is the applicant in attendance
Yes,
via remote?
yes.
Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Margot Pedroso, 315 New Harlington Road, Torrington, Connecticut.
Thank you. Please give us a rundown of what you're looking to do, please.
Sure. We moved here in October and we bought the house at 315 New Harlington. We live with my husband's parents and we need to put on a first floor bedroom and bathroom that's accessible for them because they're getting older, and my father-in-law in particular is in ill health. And because the house is 100 years old, it was constructed before the road, so it's closer to Ridgebrook than the current setbacks allow. And because it's a corner lot. So we're asking for your permission to basically extend the setback so that the addition will still be sort of within the existing setback of the house. And I really want to thank all of the planning staff. They were really helpful for us in kind of understanding like that we needed to do this and kind of how to go about it. So I really want to thank you all for your help.
So the existing house is right here, and the shaded area is the addition. So straight back.
We can't hear.
Okay. I was, Marty Connor, I was just using the cursor to show them where the addition was going and where the existing house was. So, because I have your plan up on the screen here. Can you see it just out of curiosity?
We cannot. Remotely, we cannot.
Okay, all right.
And this is currently served by city water and city sewer, correct?
Well, water and city sewer.
Okay.
I didn't get to see that. I probably can go on the site, but so the addition is actually on the left side of the building?
Yes, if you're looking at the front of the house, it's on the back left corner closest to Ridgebrook.
Which is why it's infringing on the setback of Ridgebrook. Okay.
Yes.
Marty, being a corner lot, there's actually 2 front yards, correct?
Yes.
In a sense.
Yes, they had to stay 25 feet back from both of those. So that made it difficult for them.
Okay.
And once again, the house is there
Right.
before there was a road.
Yeah.
How big is the addition?
It's about 400 square feet. It would be 24 feet by 14 feet.
336 square feet.
It's straight back, matter of fact, if you look at the front of the house, you'll never see it as you go down the Harlington Road.
Right.
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 And it's strictly 1 story, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Any commissioners have any questions at this point? Marty, you have a memo you can share with us, please?
I wrote a memo to the commission dated May 20th, 2021. Margot Pedroso has filed a special exception application to add a 24 by 14, 336 square foot first floor addition to her current residence at 315 New Harlington Road. The purpose of the addition is to create an accessible first floor bedroom and bath for elderly parents who live with them. The property is located at the corner of New Harlington Road and Ridgebrook Road. The property is owned by Margaret and Manuel Pedroso Jr. and Margot and Manuel Pedroso III. The house was built over 100 years ago and does not meet the required 25-foot front yard setback from Ridgebrook Road. The house was actually built before Ridgebrook Road was constructed. The property is 33,120 square feet in size. It's located in the R10S zone. The existing dwelling is located 13.1 feet from Ridgebrook Road. The proposed addition will be located 13.5 feet from Ridgebrook Road. The applicant has submitted an A2 survey titled Zoning Location Survey Site Plan for Addition Accessors Lot 132-11-008, prepared for Manuel Pedroso III and Margot Pedroso, 315 New Harlington Road, Torrington, Connecticut, Torrington, dated April 26, 2021, revised April 28, 2021 by Robert Green Associates, LLC. The applicant has filed for a special exception approval per section 4.1.9 of the regulations below. Where an existing building is in violation of the front, side, or rear yard setbacks or buffer, and the applicant has requested an expansion of the building, the commission may, by special exception, allow a reduction of the setback and/or buffer for such building expansion to the lesser of 20% of the required setback or buffer or the setback of the existing building. I have the following comments. The applicant has provided the required notification of the public hearing to adjacent neighbors. The existing dwelling meets the required front yard requirements for New Harlington Road and side yard minimum requirements for the other property lines. With the proposed addition, the property will comply with the maximum building coverage requirement. The proposed addition complies with the specific requirements of section 4.1.9 of the regulations. In my opinion, the application complies with the general requirements of section 8.2, general requirements for special exception approval. The fire marshal had no comments as they do not inspect single-family dwellings. Police traffic offered no comments. Jeremy Lyford, in an email to me dated 5/20/21, indicated wetlands upon review of the wetlands mapping on the city GIS system. It appears there are no wetlands or water courses in the vicinity of this property, and there is no exterior site work or construction proposed that would impact wetlands. Therefore, no inland wetlands permits are required. This constitutes a favorable report from the Torrington Inland Wetlands Commission. He had no additional comments because there was lighting, landscaping, signage doesn't apply as it's a residential use. Engineering review, Paul Cunson, PE, Assistant Public Works Director, in an email memo to me dated 5/3/21 indicated the applicant has requested to add additional living space for elderly parents. The addition is less than 400 square feet, includes a bedroom and a bathroom. No construction activity shall take place on, from, or have access from Ridgebrook Road without obtaining a right-of-way permit from the engineering department. The engineering department does not foresee any issues with regard to this special exception application and therefore endorses the application. WPCA, Mary Parati, Administrative Assistant, Water Pollution Control Authority, in an email memo to me dated 4/30/21, indicated they have no comments and that there would be no capacity reserve fee. Conclusion, I recommend the commission make a finding that the special exception application for the proposed addition meets the general and specific standards for special exception approval. I don't recommend any special conditions.
Thank you, Marty. Marty, can you take the map back down just
Yeah,
so
sure.
we can see if there's
Yep.
attendees, please? Okay, thank you. Do any commissioners have any questions at this point? No. Being none, I'll go to the audience. Would anyone like to speak in favor of this application? Please state your name and address for the record. Being none, would anyone like to speak in opposition of this application? Please state your name and address for the record. Being none, does the applicant have anything to add, or you're all set, miss?
I'll just say thank you, and we've really enjoyed our few months here in Torrington and look forward to living here for a long time.
Very nice, thank you. All right, no one else? We're all set. The time is 7:12. I declare this public hearing closed, and we will act on a motion.
Donna has
I
one.
have it.
Commissioner Greco, please.
Like to make a motion to approve special exception 21-04, applicant Margot Pedroso, location 315 New Harlington Road, proposal construct addition within front yard setback. The proposed addition meets the general and specific standards for special exception approval.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
So moved. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yep, have a good evening. All righty. Moving on to agenda item number 5, public hearing scheduled for 7 p.m. Wednesday, June 9th, 2021, City Hall, auditorium.
That's right.
These things are deadly.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Thank you.
All right. You know what? The thing is lower, that's why. Okay, let's start again. Moving on to agenda item number 5, public hearing scheduled for 7 p.m. Wednesday, June 9, 2021, City Hall Auditorium, Room 218, 140 Main Street, Torrington, Connecticut. A special exception 21-05 and site plan 1375. Applicant is Borghese Building and Engineering Incorporated, locations 341 Pinewoods Road. The proposal is to construct new 7,200 square foot building, gasoline sales, and 2 retail stores. Moving on to agenda item number 6, old business, we have none. Moving on to agenda item number 7, new business. Site plan 1377, applicant Jawahar Dorazwamy.
Swami, yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the help. Location is 17 Funston Avenue. Proposal is change of use to grocery store, former tavern in the R6 zone. Is the applicant in attendance, please? Please state your name and address for the record.
Jawahar Dorazwamy, 46 Highland Avenue, New Hartford, Connecticut. That's my residence.
Thank you.
Business is at 17 Funston Avenue, Torrington.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
17 Funston Avenue.
Thank you, sir. Give us a brief overview of what you're looking to do, please.
It's pretty much, it's like a basic more health markets. I'm Indian origin. I just want to have some Indian spices. A lot of ethnicity people live in town. To cater to those people, have some exotic, fruits and vegetables and spices, plus the American grocery, to serve the neighborhood.
Very
I
good.
did spoke to the neighbor that nobody wants the bar or liquor or anything around there. So they are very happy I'm converting into, something family friendly. I've been in business for 15, 20 years. I had a business in Bloomfield, West Hartford. I was a member of Chamber of Commerce, did very well.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to, move our family to Torrington eventually to buy this building also.
Very nice.
That's the future works.
Okay, thank you. Any commissioners have any questions at this point?
What are your hours going to be?
6 a.m. to 10 p.m. It could change earlier than that, yeah.
7 days a week?
No, 6 days a week, but which day I'm going, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like new to me also.
Yep.
Try to figure out what the neighborhoods are, how they want it, what time they want it, then tailor the time according to those.
Sure.
Just don't want to set time, like say, I don't want long hours either.
Right, right.
Eventually, maybe it works out earlier, I close earlier. Yeah.
And not any kind of like hot food?
Not at this moment, but eventually, maybe future, yes.
Is there parking only on the street there or?
There is a small lot behind there,
Okay.
and there's parking on the opposite side of the street from where the place is there.
Can that, nothing against you and your business, and I hope you succeed, and I hope you all the success in the world. Barring that, could it ever be brought back to a bar?
It could not.
Okay.
So here's-
I'm sure the neighbors will love that.
Yeah, so.
That's my point.
Right, so basically, he's applying under, as long as it's not gonna be more intensive, we can change it to the
Less.
retail, but it won't be able to go back to a bar,
Yes.
restaurant.
I'm sure the neighbors will love that.
Is there a second floor to that?
One floor. It's
Oh,
an
just-
apartment upstairs.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Basement? Must be a basement.
No basement.
No basement?
No basement, yeah.
Really?
So I'm looking at the site now from Google Maps, the street view. It has a parking lot in the rear.
Yeah, there's a spot for a couple cars, plus like a driveway going back there.
So I don't imagine there's any big trucks that will be delivering. There'll be short box trucks probably.
Yes, it's a very small store, so it's going to be like,
What are you gonna do with upstairs?
people live there.
Oh,
It's an apartment right now,
It's an
Brad.
apartment right now. Eventually, I'm going to move in there.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else? Marty, you have a memo you can share with us, please?
Sure. I wrote a memo dated May 20th, 2021. Mr. Dorazwamy has filed a site plan application to change the use of the existing tavern, Big City Joe's Bar and Grill at 17 Funston Avenue, to a retail grocery store, Jack's Market. The property is owned by Shift 4 Holdings LLC. It's 0.10 acres in size. It's located in the R6 zone. The present tavern use is a pre-existing non-conforming use. The property also has apartments on the first and second floor. The proposed retail grocery store would also be a non-conforming use in this zone, but will be much less intensive use, in my opinion. The applicant has requested a waiver from providing a full site plan per section 8.44 of the regulations. No changes to the exterior of the building or parking lot are proposed. Section 8.44 allows the commission to waive any of the items required for a site plan application if the commission determines the information is not needed to determine compliance with these regulations. A change of a non-conforming use is allowed per section 5.12.4 of the regulations. That section states, if the intended change in use is to another principal use that is also non-conforming, the change is permissible provided the intended change will not require more parking than the existing non-conforming use. Both the intended use and the existing non-conforming use would be permissible by right in the same zoning district, and C, site plan approvals obtained. In reviewing the application and plans and documents, I have the following comments. The retail grocery store use will not require more parking than the present tavern use. Both the current use and proposed use would be permitted uses in the LB zone. In my opinion, a complete site plan is not required to review this change of use. No changes are proposed to the exterior of the building or the parking lot. Off-street parking is available behind the building. Other staff comments. Jeremy Lightford, Assistant City Planner, indicated in an email memo to me. I've reviewed the information submitted for a change of use from former tavern use to a retail grocery store use at 17 Funston Avenue in the R6 zone, a legal pre-existing non-conforming use. Wetlands, upon review of the wetlands mapping on the GIS system, it appears there are no wetlands or watercourses in the vicinity of this property, and there is no exterior site work or construction proposed for this application. Therefore, no inland wetlands permits are required. This constitutes a favorable report from the Torrington Inland Wetlands Commission. Landscaping, no additional landscaping is proposed or recommended as part of this application. Lighting, no additional exterior lighting appears to be proposed or is recommended as part of this application. All provisions of section 5.17 of the regulations shall be followed with respect to new exterior building or property lighting. Signage, no new commercial signage is proposed as part of this application. Any new signage proposed will be subject to the provisions applicable to the R6 zone. Engineering, Paul Cunson's Assistant Public Works Director, indicated in a memo to me dated 5/19/21 that he has no comments on the proposed change of use. Ray Drew, WPCA Director, indicated in an email memo dated 5/13/21 that the applicant shall submit application for sewer discharge permit, which he has done, 5/12/21. And there was additional information that will be required. That's items 2 through 8 in his memo. Police traffic, no comments were received from the Police Traffic Division. Fire Marshal Edward Becerra, in an email memo dated 5/14/21, stated the building should be equipped with a complete and compliant fire protection system compatible with the change of use. The fact that it'll be vacant during non-business hours makes it a prime candidate for the delayed discovery of a fire inside. 2, Torrington makes use of lock boxes to allow quick access by firefighters in time of an alarm without causing damage. If not already in existence, a lockbox should be installed on the exterior of the building near the main door. The fire department will use its secure master key to open the box and allow the building owner to leave appropriate building access keys inside. This eliminates any delay in entering the building or waiting for a key holder to arrive in the middle of the night. 3, the building and area must comply with all required building and electrical codes and will be inspected by the fire marshal for compliance with the life safety code prior to the issuance of a certificate of occupancy and annually thereafter. Conclusion, I believe the commission can make a finding that the application meets the requirements for a change of non-conforming use per section 5.12.4 of the regulations. I recommend approval of the site plan application for the proposed change of use from a non-conforming tavern to a non-conforming retail grocery store with the condition that the applicant address the comments from Ray Drew, Public Works Director, WPCA, contained in his memo to the city planner dated 5/13/21, and recommend the applicant follow the advice of the fire marshal, Ed Bissetta, contained in his memo to the city planner dated 5/14/21.
Thank you, Marty. Do any commissioners have any comments or questions? Does the applicant have anything to add? Okay, thank you, sir. We have a motion.
Ready? I'd like to make a motion to approve site plan 1377, applicant Jawahar Dorswamy, location 17 Funston Avenue, proposal change of use to grocery store, former tavern in R6 zone. The commission makes a finding that the application meets the requirements for a change of non-conforming use per section 5.12.4 of the regulations with the following condition and recommendation. 1, the applicant shall address the comments from Ray Drew, Public Works Director, WPCA, contained in his memo to the city planner dated May 13th, 2021. 2, it is recommended the applicant follow the advice of Fire Marshal Ed Bissetta, contained in his memo to the city planner dated May 14th, 2021.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Well, we had I have a motion first, didn't we?
I'm sorry?
So I'm moving the motion first.
Thank you. Well, Donna made the motion. We need a
Oh, I
second.
didn't hear him. Sorry.
I'm sorry. So you're seconding it?
Sure.
Okay, got a second from Greg. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Good luck, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the vote. Have a good evening.
Good luck.
All right.
Moving on to agenda item number 7B, zoning and blight violation update. Marty, we have anything?
I don't have one. I'll have one for the next meeting.
All right,
But
great.
we did learn today our very first foreclosure action on a blighted property. The judge did rule in our favor.
Okay.
So, and then we have like 4 other ones that are before the court now too. So
Very good.
hopefully we're going to start seeing some action.
All right, sounds good.
That would be
All right,
nice.
the time is 7:27. We'll move on to agenda item number 8, adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved.
See you
Good
guys.
evening, everyone.
Bye.
Are they winning?
Hi, guys.
Right. We'll pass that down.
It's
Yeah.
wet out here.
Yeah. It'll be poured up.